Hey guys, Tech Timmy here. So I went and I bought the viral electric spin scrubber that is going absolutely crazy right now. And in this video, we are going to do an unboxing, setup, and also do a demo of this thing cleaning my bathtub, which is a little bit grody right now. Ew. So you're gonna want to stick around to the end to see that. And without further ado, let's get into the unboxing.
Oh boy, it's Tech Timmy time.
All right, so I saw some demos of this thing, and I love the fact that it will save you, particularly when you clean your bathtub or your toilet or whatever, it will save you from having to bend over in order to do the cleaning, which is so painful. I've been definitely been down on my hands and knees with my we call it scrunge and trying to get the grit and grime off the bottom of the bathtub. I'm definitely a little bit of a neatnik or a clean freak, if you will. I like to keep things clean. I deliberately let my bathtub get a little bit gross for this video. Ew. So if you want to see what a gross bathtub looks like, stick around to the end and we'll cover that. But let's get this thing out of the box first, and then I think there might be a little bit of setup involved. I think it comes in a few different pieces, but the thing that I love about this is it doesn't have one, not two, not three. It has 4 brushes. So you get a corner brush, the small flat brush, a large flat brush, which I think will be my go-to, particularly for the tub, and then the dome brush, which I think is ideal for cleaning toilets and so forth and getting inside the bowl. And I will include a link, if it's on TikTok, I'll include a link to TikTok Shop to that model over in the description, or on Amazon. I'll include a link in the description to that as well. So it comes in gray. This model comes in gray, blue, and green. I got the blue one, electric spin scrubber. So we have online support. Comes from China. And right. So without further ado, let's actually get this thing out of the box. Use this, and particularly because I really want to get my tub clean today. So we are going to do that. And then this package is interesting. It looks like they went to town with the tape for whatever reason, but that's fine. And I think I have everything now. I'm done here. Get my knife aside for a second there so I don't cut myself. And let's get this guy out of the box. All right, so it looks legit. So we have an 18-month warranty, so that's very cool. And they want you to register the warranty, which I typically do. So that looks nice. And again, everything looks nice and professional here. So the documentation. So here are our pieces. So we have a main handle, extension rod, the scrubber head, and then our various brushes that I mentioned earlier. And then, so it looks like the setup seems fairly straightforward here. So firmly insert with a click each one of these different parts, which we will take a look at in a second. And yeah, so I'm going to pull this stuff out of the box. Actually, let's take a quick look at the document first here. That quick start guide seems to be everything that we really need here, but this documentation looks great, actually. I'm a technical writer by trade. If you follow my channel, I'm kind of a stickler for documents, particularly the little itty bitty type, which this does not have. The type is nice and large. Even for my old eyes, I can read it just fine. This actually looks really, really good. So charging port on the bottom, indicator. So I may just leave this out as we get this set up so I can explain a little bit better to you guys. But what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna go ahead and fast forward the video so this doesn't go too long. I'll assemble this whole thing. I'll hold up the various parts as I take them out of the box here, so you get an overall feel for it. And then we're going to assemble this on fast forward speed so that the video doesn't go too long and we can actually get into the demo. So here we go. Now that we got that out of the way, I thought I would just show you how easy it is to actually assemble this guy here. So the piece with the skinny part actually attaches to the scrubber head. So this is the thing that actually pivots and you install the brushes onto. But this just snaps into place here. It says firmly push. So we're gonna do that and then push it in and it just locks right into place. Super easy, guys. And what's cool about this is that it actually, you can use it at the various sizes, right? So let me just see. Might not be so easy to take it up. Nope, it absolutely is. So it comes apart as easy as it goes together, and you can opt to use this alone or extend it with this guy and or this guy. So it can get super tall, so you really don't have to bend over at all when you're cleaning the tub and what have you. And for me, I'm kind of tall anyway, and I have long arms, so I might just use that mode just because it will put a little bit of less pressure on my back, I think. I don't know, so we'll see. But it definitely extends to a really nice full size here. And then so here is where the magic happens. So that's where we need to charge it. My understanding is it takes roughly about 3.5 hours for a full charge to get 90 minutes of use. So if you have 1 bathroom, 2 bathrooms, even 3 bathrooms potentially, take a half an hour to clean each bathroom. You could do all 3 in one fell swoop. I just have 1 bathroom here, so 90 minutes is probably going to get me a few cleanings, which is amazing, or 2 cleanings probably. And it does actually come with a little bit of a charge. So that I wasn't expecting that. And 2 different speeds, so there's slow and there's fast. And then I am actually going to give this a full charge before we test it in the bathtub. But again, I will just, I'm gonna go offline and do that. And then through the power of editing, we'll come back and I will actually show this thing in action in my tub. And of course, I didn't show you how to install the brush. I think this guy's gonna be my go-to here, but again, super straightforward. So you just align it in the grooves and it goes on just guys, so easy. And it's on there nice and firm. How cool is that? And to get it off, oh, no, you have to just pull it hard. So it sits on there nice, and then you really have to force it to get it off, so it's not gonna fall off, which was one of my concerns. So up next, I will show you guys this thing in action, cleaning my grody to the max bathtub. Please don't judge. Again, I actually held off on cleaning the tub because I knew I was gonna film this video. So I'm gonna charge this up, and then I'm gonna do that offline. And then up next, I'm going to show you right now, me using this thing to clean my dirty tub. Let's go. All right, you guys, I promised a dirty tub, and that's exactly what we have here. Ew. Can we all get a big, ew, look at how dirty that is. Grody to the max. And here's our scrubber on standby here. I'm going to have my lovely assistant. I'm going to throw some soap down at the bottom of the tub. I'm going to just do some scrubbing. And I'll fast forward through the actual cleaning. And we'll do a little before and after. Yeah, we got the blue goo, we like to call it. This usually does a pretty good job, but I think the star of the show today is not going to be that. I think it's going to be the scrub brush. I don't know if we need to get some water in there. What do you think, Joanne?
No.
Okay, she's saying no water required. Just gonna use the goo. Get in there nice and good. Now is that the low setting or the high, Joanne?
That is low.
Oh, yeah, look at it. It's turbocharged right there. Look at that. Look, it's already cleaning it off. That's crazy. This is with no water. Pretty amazing. And also, we'll notice that she's standing. She's not on her knees. Not having to scuff up your knees, are you, Joanne?
Nope.
All right. How do you like it?
I think it's awesome.
Is it a satisfying clean?
Yeah, it makes it
Nice.
a lot easier.
Perfect. All right, so we'll fast forward to the rest of this, and then we'll show you the after effect. Get a bit more of a firm scrub, right? So we're going for? All right, now we have the rinse happening. Oh, wow, going direct now, huh?
Right?
All right, and here is the final result here. Much cleaner than it was. If I was really going crazy, I'd set them just a little bit more time, but this literally took us all of 5 minutes with this brush. No bending required. That is what a shiny tub looks like after cleaning it with the Voweek, the viral Voweek scrub brush. Anyhow, if you guys got any value from this video, you wouldn't mind smashing that like button. Helps out the channel a lot. A big shout out to my lovely assistant Joanne here, who cleaned this like a champ. In fact, if you guys would just share the love and maybe just comment Joanne down below, I'd appreciate it, and hope to see you in the next video. I do all sorts of videos about tech, so we'll see you next time. Cheers.